Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skillomistic. Welcome back to A Day in the Life of a Wizard. And the last episode, we did all the questing, and made our level 15 finally. And we're at the day that I've been so excited to show you guys, the day where we buy our first house. Yes, we're into real estate now. Not only are we into real estate, but more importantly, we're into gardening. Because once you get that house, and you've got plenty of room to do your garden, that's when you, as a young wizard, become well off in the gold department. And I'm going to show you how to do that. The house that I'm going to buy... Oh, that's right. You know what? I forgot. I have to go back and talk to Simeon first before I can officially buy my house. So let's go back and talk to Simeon and buy our house. I'm so excited to do this. Let's get going. No more dorm room for us. Doom room. No more dorm room for us.
You're still living in the dorms, right?
Unfortunately.
Did you know you can get better student housing?
Oh, I know.
You should go and speak to Bugsley, the castle shopkeeper. He'll get you set up with a new castle of your own.
Now...
Bugsley's in the shopping district. His shop is next to Alex Edge.
For the sake of doing the whole thing and doing it right so you guys can see what's going on, we'll go to Bugsley, but... Pardon me, but we're not buying Bugsley's junk. We do not want that house. We do not want either one of those houses. You want to save up, scrimp your gold, and hold your gold, and keep your gold as much as possible, because you want to buy your first house to be, you want it to be the Red Barn Farm. That's the best house ever for your first house. That's the best one you could possibly have, because every garden seed that you plant likes that house. The more likes, the faster your seeds grow, the faster you get paid in gold. So let's talk to Bugsley as a formality.
Welcome! You look like a wizard of means. Can I interest you in an exciting new castle home?
No, you cannot. Okay, we talked to him, and I'll show you his houses, just so you get to see. I'll show you the better of the two. The Royal Playhouse, which costs 15,000 gold. And we'll preview it.
Welcome. The Royal Playhouse is a wonderful castle for wizards with an appreciation of the finer arts.
Right.
Explore the grounds at your own leisure. Be sure to take a look at the many notable features of the Royal Playhouse. There's so much to see.
See now, this is the amount of yard that you get for your garden if you buy this house. And your seeds do not like, well, they don't dislike this house, but they don't like it either. And you want all your garden seeds to like as many things as possible because they'll mature faster. You'll get your gold faster. You'll get your cards or whatever you're growing. You'll get that reward faster if you have the Red Barn Farm. Sure, this is a lot cheaper than the Red Barn Farm. And maybe you'll want to have it just to decorate, you know. You'll want to have a house to decorate and fool around with and mess with. Sure. But this is not the house you want to have if you want to make gold. And that's the whole point of being a young wizard, is to make gold so you can afford some of this better gear, so you can afford some of these better things, so that your wizard can progress even faster. So, this is what we're going to do. Go to the crown shop. Click under housing, houses. Go to the Red Barn Farm. Now you notice that it costs 12,500 crowns, and I know that a lot of you young wizards do not have 12,500 crowns to spend on a house. The beautiful option? Go to gold. Now, let that price in gold scare you, because that's a lot of gold. 125,000. I will be the first to admit it as a lot of gold. But it is well worth the spending. Buy that house. Here it goes. Oh, it's going to hurt, but buy it for 125,000 gold. Then listen to...
You've just received a housing deed. Now you can move out of your dorm room and into a more luxurious castle on an island of your own.
Oh, yes, you can.
You can select your new house and equip it just like anything else in your backpack. When you click the Go Home icon, you'll appear at your new home. You can always teleport back to the hub of whatever world you're on. If you'd like to move between castles, use your backpack to equip the castle of your choice. You can return to your dorm room by hitting Go Home while at your castle. You can have up to 3 castles plus your dorm room. You must empty a castle of all its furnishings before you can sell it.
And as you guys may or may not know, you can have even more than 3 if you buy that extra castle potion. And then you can have 30 if you want, as long as you can afford the crowns for that potion. All right, let's go to our house, our new beautiful house. The Red Barn Farm is already equipped. Let's go home. It may not be the most pretty thing to look at, but all seeds like it. It makes it well worth the gold. Well worth it. I'm going to, right off the bat, get started with gardening. Now, you start out with a novice, rank 1. And to really start making the good gold at the beginning, you want to plant the prickly bear cactus seeds, because not only will they give you gold, but they'll give you a nice bunch of mega snacks. So I'm going to go up here and start the gardening part of this. Now, the seeds that I start with are going to be the honeysuckle. I do believe I might have some in my inventory. Let me see if I do or not. I do not. I have to go get some from my shared bank. I have some honeysuckle that I've been saving just for this day. Now, I use the honeysuckle seed because they're a rank 1 seed, but they give you the best rewards for being rank 1. Let me see. I know I have some. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I chose 8 because that's the most you can take care of with the energy that you have at this level. So we're going to go ahead and set this up, and I'll show you what the garden needs to look like off the bat. Oops, I need to place my items first. Now, for this, I don't plant permanent plots because we're not going to be growing honeysuckles all the time. What I use is these plant pots because you can pick them up later and it doesn't cost you any energy to plow them out or anything like that. So I plant them. I set them just like this. Just all 8 of them right next to each other. Now, the things that honeysuckles like. They like the weapon rack. So I've got one. You can craft that, or you can get it from the bazaar if you hunt it up. It's under, I believe, furniture. The other thing that they like is the tropical garden gnome. So we'll put one of those in front. Now, they like fly traps of all sorts. The frozen fly trap, the deadly fly trap, and their Venus fly trap. They like any of those. But none of those are rank 1 seeds, so you can't plant those with honeysuckles. All you can do at this point is just plant the honeysuckles. So we're going to do that. Go to seeds and start planting our honeysuckles. And again, I'm only planting 8 because that's all that you have energy to plant. You'll need to plant 2 crops of these to make it up to a skill level 5, which is where you can start doing prickly bear cactus. But we're going to use that extra energy for something else, which you're going to see here in a minute. Go ahead and plant these 8. Okay, we've got those planted, and we've got plenty of energy left over. Now, if I remember correctly, these plants want sunshine and rain and pest control. Now, I don't have any of those spells yet, so we're gonna go get those spells. I believe that a bug bolt will handle pest control for these. So I'm going to pop on over. See, there's the growing spells. I'm going to pop on over to the appropriate vendors and get those spells. I'm going to say the whole running trip thing. I'm going to pop on over there, and I will be right back. I'm going to cut this out, the whole running part of it, and you'll get to see what we need to buy to take care of these. Okay, I am back, and we are at Farley, who's the garden vendor in Wizard City. Now, we're going to go into the training thing. The honeysickles want sun, pollination, and bug bolt for their pest control. So train that. They'll want warming rays, which later on you'll use the group sun spell and the group pollination, but right now you're at level 1, so you have to use these basic spells. Train. And do they have pollination? Pollination is the worker bee spell. Now that's the ones that you'll need to take care of those honeysickles at the beginning. Now I will pop over to the Crocotopia vendor and show you what you'll be picking up for other spells. Okay, I will be right back. Let me pop off of here and pop back up there. Okay, we are back. We are at Charlie, the gardening vendor in Crocotopia. I'm going to show you, you can't buy them yet, but I'm going to show you the next spells that you'll want to get to finish up with your honeysickle crops. As soon as you can get them, which is when we hit level 3 in gardening, you'll want Streaming Sunlight, you'll want Bee Team, and you'll still be able to use Bug Bolt because Bug Bolt's already a large circle spell anyway, and it's the only spell they really need as far as pest control. But you'll want to get those 2 spells as soon as you hit level 3 in gardening, because then you'll be able to take care of 4 pots at a time, and you'll save some energy by doing it that way. The other thing that you want to start looking at is, whenever you hit level 3, grab Deep Freeze, because that's going to be for your prickly bear cactuses. That's the pest spell for them. You'll want to grab the... where is it at? Let's see. Okay, it's not in this one. It'll be in the ones in Mushu. You'll want to have a friend take you to Mushu so that you can pick up... Okay, hang on a minute. There we go. I had a lag going on there for some reason. Anyway, you'll want to have a friend take you to Mushu so that you can pick up the large ring pollination spell for prickly bear cactus and the large music spell for prickly bear cactus, because you're going to be planting your prickly bear beds while you're taking care of these honeysickle. I hope that's not confusing anybody. But you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean as I do it. So I'll make it easier that way. Anyhow, this is where you want to go for your next level spells for honeysickle. But for right now, let's see, small soil. All right. Anyhow, for right now, you've got about a day. Let me go back to the house. You've got about a day until these need some garden care, and you've already got the spells to take care of them. As soon as you get up to level 3 or where you can get to Mushu to get the appropriate spells, I'm going to show you how to lay out a 69 plot prickly bear cactus bed, and that's where your money is going to start rolling in. Alright, we are here at the garden, and it's a good place for me to end the episode. And just as soon as we gain the gardening levels for it, we will start planning in and putting our plots for the prickly bear cactus. But for right now, we need to take care of the first crop of honeysickle, and then we'll need to take care of a second crop of honeysickle, and that'll bring us high enough to work on prickly bear. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series you'd like for me to play. If you want, feel free to talk to me, to ask me questions, or just shoot the breeze, because I love to talk to you guys back. This is Skelemistic reminding you that whatever else you do, Always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Mystic. Welcome back to a day in the life of a wizard. In the last episode, we finally managed to get our Red Barn farm and start our gardening. So, as a prelude to the regular adventuring that we do in the day in the life, I'm going to do some